The news is heating up again, and the Bank of Canada decided to hold the rate again for the 4th straight interest announcement. Although we had a slight increase in total inflation from 3.1 in November to the newly updated CPI in December at 3.4. The economy overall is still going pretty badly, and it seems that the rate cut is more likely to happen sometimes in 2024. However, I don't think the home price would immediately rebound, but that would probably affect the rental market. Condo apartments are one of the hottest asset classes where people like to rent because they are the easiest to find in the GTA and have the highest density in terms of inventory. Whether you are a renter or investor and want to stay on top of the rental market in some of the key area for condos in the GTA, this definitely be good information for you, especially if you are an investor or renter. So stick around right after this. Hey, it's me again, Antonio, your local real estate agent in the GTA. If you have any inquiries or are looking for someone that can help you navigate the current real estate market in Toronto, don't hesitate to book a call with me using the first link in the description down below. If you are not already, like the video and subscribe to the channel for all content in GTA real estate. For most people arriving in Toronto or looking for the lowest rental prices, the best bet would be to look for a condo apartment. The city usually zones the condos in areas that are closer to subway stations, and therefore there are some specific neighborhoods that are popular in the GTA that I will be going through in this video. If you have been in my channel for a while, you know that I mostly cover 2 areas in terms of condos, and they are indeed the most concentrated and dense area of condo. The first area that I will cover is downtown Markham, specifically in Unionville, and I will go through how much the rental prices are starting from the 1 bedroom to the 3 bedrooms if there are any. Most condo in the GTA have only about 10% or less for 3 bedrooms, and that is why there are far fewer 3 bedrooms available. The other area where I work the most is in Toronto, in the C15 destination in the Henry Farm neighborhood near Don Mills and Shepherd. I will provide as many details as possible, but feel free to use the timestamp on the video to skip to the section you want to see. So let's head back to Realm, and we are looking at your region in Markham, Unionville. We are looking just the leases, and this is all the condo apartments. We are looking at the 1 bedroom units. We are looking at all the lease transactions between January 1st to January 26th as of recording of this video. Let's look at it in terms of table list layout, and we have total of 55 results, and these are all the lease transactions between January 1st to January 26th. You can see as high as 2600, and the lowest we have seen maybe some at 2250 at a glance. As you can see in this table, they are all 1 bedroom or 1+1. These are the washroom available, condo apartment, the prices, these are the rental date, and then the square footage. And these are the days on the market based on the square footage of the unit. Here between 0 to 499 square feet, we only have 1 that were leased for 2200. That's probably the lowest price we can see here. Let's then look at the 500 square foot to 599. So let's take this down, and we have total of 15 transactions that were transacted between 500 to 599 square feet. And the average here, if we average it out for this rental prices, it is about 2,329 out of these 15 transactions. Let's head back out, and now let's look at the next size up, which is the 600 and 699. So let's take all these 600 to 699 square feet units, and let's narrow this down, and we have total of 35 units that were between 600 and 699 square feet, and the average here is about 2,457 out of these 35 listings. Now let's head back out, and let's see the next size up, which are the 700 and 799 square feet. We only have 4 transactions. Let's narrow this down. The average here between these 4 listings, it is about 2,487, the average prices. Now overall, out of these 55 listings, let's sort this out based on pricing. And well, as you can see, the lowest price we've seen is a 1-bedroom between 500 and 599 square feet at 8,119 Birchmount Road, 732. So let's give you an example of one of the lowest price that were leased in this area. This is a 1-bed, 1 parking, 33 days on the market, and was listed for 2,200 but came down to 2,000. Let's take a look at some of the pictures. Like, this is the exterior. Obviously it's a brand new building, and this is the kitchen, and combined with the living room and family room, again the balcony just right on the step here with walkout door. This is the kitchen, new washroom with 4 pieces, and this is the room. Obviously it's kind of an odd shape, but it's still relatively functional. We have the built-in closet. So this is the layout. Obviously this is a kind of a weird shape, but it's a functional 500 to 599 square feet unit, and this is only leased for 2,000. So this was leased on the 22nd of January, very recently. Now let's take a look at the property history. This unit was probably occupied on the 2019. It was listed last year December 2023 about 2,200, but obviously right now they reduced the price to 2,000 and was leased today in the 24th. So going back, let's take a look some of the units that were at least 2,600 in this area, and let's take a look at 38 Walk Drive, unit 816 on the 8th floor, and it was listed for 2,650 and came down to 2,600. This is a 1+1 unit with 1 parking, just 10 days on the market. Let's take a look at this unit. Here inside there's an island in the middle, open concept layout. We have the kitchen just on the side here, walkout balcony, and a built-in fridge and oven stove. So this is the room. We have obviously a built-in closet with sliding door. This is a typical washroom with toilet and sink, and the bathtub and shower. So this is the view outside the balcony, laundry and washer. So this is the property history. It was probably occupied in 2017, listed for lease for 2,650 last year in December, and was terminated early January, and eventually listed for 2,650 on the 11th. This was leased in January 21st for 2,600. So now let's move on to the 2-bedroom unit, same area in York, Markville, Unionville, from the date of January 1st. As of recording of this video on January of 26, as you can see, it's for the 2 bedrooms. So we have total of 27 results. Same story. There are 2-bedroom or 2+1, all the 2-bedroom unit in this column here. At a glance, the price highest roughly around 3,600, and we have as low as 2,700. So let's sort that out by unit size, and the lowest we have here probably is about between 600 to 699 square feet. We only have 1 here and was leased at 2,900. Next size up, we have between 700 to 799 square feet, and there are only 3 units. As you can see here, narrow this down. The average here is about 2,925 between these 3 listings. Let's look at the next size up, between 800 to 899 square feet. So we have total of 8 listings that were between 800 to 899 square feet, and the average was 2,969 between these 8 listings. And now let's look at the unit between 900 to 999 square feet, and we have total of 6 listings between 900 to 999 square feet, and the average of these 6 listings, they are 3,006. And the next size up was between 1,000 and 1,199 square feet. Let's narrow this down, and we have total of 8 listings between 1,000 to 1,199 square feet, and their average price between these 8 listings are 3,187. And we only have 1 unit that is between 1,200 to 1,399 square feet that was leased for 3,600. So going back to the entire list of the 2 bedrooms, let's sort this out based on price. The lowest price we've seen here is at 30 Clegg Road, Unit 922, that was leased for 2,750. So let's take a look, and as you can see, this is a 2-bedroom unit with 1 parking available, and between 800 to 899 square feet after 15 days. And this was listed for 2,750 and was listed for 2,750. Let's take a look at some of the pictures. This is the exterior of the building. This is the front door, and this is the lobby, and this is the kitchen, and combined with the living room. Straight ahead you see the walkout door to the balcony. It's a typical type of kitchen. And this is the living room, and we have the washer and dryer. This is the bedroom, and this is a typical washroom with the toilet, sink, and we have another bathroom as well, so both with the shower. So this is actually a pretty good unit with 2 bathrooms. So let's take a look at the property history. Listed for a lease in 2,750 last year in December, and eventually it took quite some time before in January 8th that was leased for 2,750. So let's go back to this list here, and the highest price lease in this area for the 2 bedroom was this unit at 2+1 at 3,600. So let's take a look, and this is a 2+1 unit with 2 parking spaces, and the area quite large at 1,200 to 1,399 square feet, and leased for 32 days. And it was leased for, at the listing price, 3,600. Let's take a look at some of the pictures. This is the exterior, this is the lobby, ground floor and the lower floor lobby. This is the lobby again. There's a billiard, this is the concierge and the gym, the pool. Then this is the kitchen with some standard black appliances. I will assume this is the bedroom. Living area and the dining area is quite large. This is the laundry, the washer and the dryer, and this is the standard bathroom. This is another side of the living room, and this is the foyer. This is a bedroom. You have a walkout balcony from here. So this unit probably occupied on the 2004, and there's a long history here, but long story short, it is leased back in December 14 of last year in 2023, and took 33 days until January 17 to lease at 3,600 for a 2+1 unit in Unionville. So for the 3 bedrooms, as you can see here, we only have 2 units that were leased between January 1st to January 26, and that is 8 Water Walk Drive Unit 3201 and 2101, which are leased 3,900 and 3,700 respectively, and the unit size is between 1,200 to 1,399 square feet. And this took just 3 days, and this one here took 39 days. So let's take a look, maybe the most recent one. As you can see, this is a 3 bedroom, 2 parking spaces, 1,200 to 1,399 square feet, and this lease for 3,900. So let's take a look at the picture. This is a fairly new buildings in Unionville, downtown Markham, and this is the foyer, and this is the living room. Straight ahead you see the walkout balcony. This is a fairly large island. The floor is pretty new, ceiling is quite high, and the appliances standard, that is built-in stove and oven, and there's a space for the microwave and the range hood. So these are the bedrooms. This is the other bedroom, so the standard washroom with the toilet and sink, and there's another angle with the shower head. This is another bathroom. In the master bedroom there's a walk-in closet, and there's the view from the bedroom, and there's of course the dryer and the washer. And this is the wraparound balcony. This is a view from the balcony, and here's the floor plan. As you can see, there's 3 bedrooms and a wraparound balcony, very large unit. So let's dive in again into Realm. Right now we are checking out my other area that I work a lot. This is Toronto, and the designated area is Toronto C15, and the name of the neighborhood is Henry Farm. Check out the location here. It's close to Don Mills and Shepherd. So again, we are looking at condo unit for lease, and between the same period of time from January 1st to January 26th of 2024, and condo unit for 1 bedroom at the time, and as a result we have 31 here. Let's check that again into the table layout. We have prices from 2,800 right now to up to 2,300, and let's check out by unit size. Here, out of the 31 listing, we have one that is between 0 to 499 square feet. So the next unit size up, which is the common one, between 500 to 599 square feet. Let's take a look at that. So once we narrow down, we have 15 listing that is between 500 to 599 square feet for 1 bedroom or 1+1 in the area. And the average price of these 15 listings is 2,500. So moving up to units between 600 to 699 units, we find about 15 listing again. So let's narrow it down. Here we are with the 15 listing between 600 and 699 square feet, and the average price is 2,624 between the 15 transactions. There aren't any listing that is larger than 699 square feet, so it's fairly small. It's kind of like investor friendly in this neighborhood. So let's sort this out based on price. The least expensive, we have one unit here at 66 Forest Manor, unit 109. Let's take a look. There are no pictures in this unit, but this is a one bedroom unit with one parking space between 500 and 599 square feet, and it was leased in 13 days. So let's quickly check on the property history. Most recently, it was listed in January 13 at 2,325. It was leased on the January 26 of 2024 at the same listing price of 2,325. On the list for all the one bedrooms, the highest lease in this area in January was 2,800. So let's take a look. This is 32 Forest Manor, unit 2207, and this is a 1+1 unit with 2 bathrooms, and there is also one parking space between 600 and 699 square feet, and took about 24 days to lease. It was listed for 2,850 and took a $50 reduction to 2,800. Let's quickly take a look at the unit inside. So this is a L-shaped kitchen with built-in stove and oven, microwave with the exhaust on the top, and traditional fridge. Again, this is the lobby, and this is the unit with the breakfast table area or dining, and then there's a living room in the front. You see the walkout to the balcony, and here's another look to the unit, and this is the den, which fit obviously a desk and some storage area, quite large. And here is the bedroom, first size large window. And this is a traditional washroom with toilet, sink, of course, the bathtub and shower. And this is the balcony and the outside view. And this is the view from the balcony. Let's check on the property history. And this was leased even in the year of 2022. It was always an investment property. They tried to list it last year in December 15, and it took the $50 reduction, like I said, and was leased on January 9 of 2004. Now moving on to the same area, Toronto, Henry Farm condo unit. And this time we are moving on to the 2-bedroom between January 1st to January of 26, and we only have 10 listings that were transacted. We have 4 types of unit size that we can talk about, and here we have only 3 that were leased in January between 700 to 799 square feet. So here narrow down the 3 units, and between the 3, the average lease price was 2,983. And now moving on to the 800 and 899 square feet, we have a total of 5 units. So here the 5 units are narrowed down. The average price between these 5 listings was 3,070, and we only have 1 unit that was leased during January of 900 to 999 square feet, which were leased for 3,180. And there was another 2-bedroom units between 1,000 to 1,199 square feet and leased at 3,200, which is 70 Forest Manor. So pretty much all the 2 bedrooms are above 3,000. This is sorted by price. We have one that is leased at the lowest is 2,900. So let's take a look here at 275 Yorkland Road, unit 315, and it was leased for 2,900. It is a 2-bedroom unit with 2 baths, 1 parking space, 800 to 899 square feet. It was on the day on the market for 16 days. Let's quickly take a look at the inside. So this is standard unit with fairly large window to the balcony, and a standard kitchen with standard appliances. And there's a laundry room and a washer and dryer. And let's quickly take a look at the highest price that was leased in this area for 2-bedroom, 32 Forest Manor Road, 1608. It was listed for 3,350 and took a reduction to 3,300. And this is a 2 plus a 10, 2 bath, 1 parking spot, and between 800 to 899 square feet. Only took 8 days to lease. So here's some of the pictures. That is a standard kitchen, but it was along the wall, and there's a built-in dishwasher, oven, and microwave. Here's the large living area, living room and dining area. Here's another angle. It seems like there's a huge walkout to the balcony. And here's the den, and this is the bedroom, and this is a standard washroom, and of course the laundry room with a stacked dryer and washer. And here's the other bedroom with the built-in closet as well. And this is the master bedroom with the ensuite bathroom. It's also a standard 4-piece washroom. There aren't any 3 bedrooms that were leased at Henry Farm in January of 2024 so far. Here is the summary of Unionville, Markham, and Toronto Henry Farm in Don Mills and Shepherd for all the condo units for rentals. Overall, the rentals is a little higher at Toronto Henry Farm. Feel free to pause the video to go through the summary. Obviously, there are far more neighborhoods that are worth talking about, such as the metropolitan area of Vaughan, Yonge and Sheppard, Yonge and Eglinton, downtown Toronto, and also the Lakeshore, the West and East, and so on. But this will give you the guidelines for the areas that I most work with. And you can comment down below if you want to cover any other area that you may want me to cover. And in the meantime, if you like the content and information, make sure to help me by liking the video and also consider subscribing to the channel, as it takes me quite some time to put it all together in a video just like this. Last year, I spent some time helping tenants find condo units in this area that I just covered. And it also served as a great information for some investors who want to take advantage of the lower pricing in this neighborhood and wanted to know how much rent they can get to work the number against the mortgage if it is worthwhile. Don't hesitate to contact me using the first link in the description below. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.